For those that believe that the war was going to be done like and settled down in over 24 hours after Trump got in, you were played. All right, let's just be real, man. Let's cut the fairy tale. All right, we know that war, and me personally, I knew that war was not going to end the moment Trump get in like that. See, people think that things will happen within the snap of a finger when they vote for certain people. Like I said, with me, I'm going to call out the wrong on either side. I don't care if I support you or whatever. Me personally, I didn't vote. For anybody that wants to come after me and say, oh, you were part of the problem, I don't care. People have to be real. Because see, if you don't call out the problems on either candidate, I really don't care. You're just going to keep losing, and that's what the Democrats are doing right now. So today, I want to talk about this new thing that's come out in regards to Biden and his dealings in Ukraine. Biden asked CIA to bury report on Ukraine visit. Corruption, double standard. All right, let's go on. Then Vice President Joe Biden sought to bury an intelligence report on his December 2015 visit to Ukraine, which revealed that the Ukrainian officials felt his son's Hunter's business dealings in their country undermine the anti-corruption message that Biden had come to deliver. According to the newly released CIA report, Ukrainian officials and then President Petro Poroshenko, if I pronounce his name right, I know I gotta work on that. Government believed that Hunter's work for Burisma Holdings revealed a double standard in the way American politicians approach corruption in foreign countries, lecturing governments to clean up their act while their family members profited from the lucrative influence peddling deals. Hunter Biden's laptop, anyone? These officials reviewed the alleged ties of the U.S. Vice President's family to corruption in Ukraine as evidence of a double standard within the United States government towards matters of corruption and political power, the document reads. And the whole Russia collusion thing, the same thing they were using on Trump. And it's so coincidental that Ukraine and Russia are involved with either president. It's crazy. But the same way they throwing that in Trump's face, like, oh, he's with Putin, and Putin helped him to win the election, right? But then when you got corruption going on in the neighboring country, you really don't have nothing to say. If you got stuff of your own, like I said, if you're going to judge people and thinking that you're all perfect, then you might as well, if you can't take it back, you might as well not even try to put anything out there, especially if it's not even true. Because this is crazy. An email attached to a CIA report indicates Joe Biden asked the intelligence community to bury the report in its damning assessment of the Biden family's business enterprise. I just spoke with VP and SA, and he would strongly prefer the report not be disseminated. Thanks for understanding. An official from the Office of Director of National Intelligence emailed a CIA official in February 2016. Another CIA official was, I think that may mean coerced, on the email, which appears to have been related to inquiry from Biden's office about the report. CIA Director John Ratcliffe released the report Tuesday morning after determining it is in the public interest. He said Hunter Biden was making $80,000 per month as a board member of Burisma, while his father led the Obama administration's Ukraine policy. The younger Biden had no prior experience in the energy industry, and that's what they were talking about. He was just blowing the money on just craziness. As vice president, Joe Biden took a strong stance against corruption in Eastern Europe, even as his son was using his family name to secure business deals. Now, before I end this video, I believe that this clip from the 2020 debate between Joe Biden and Trump will add more context to what I just read.
The fact is that I've gone head to head with Putin and made it clear to him we're not going to take any of his stuff. He's Putin's puppy. He still refuses to even say anything to Putin about the bounty on the heads of American soldiers.
Your son got $3.5 million.
Right. With regard to more divided, the nation can't stay divided. We can't be this way. And speaking of my son, the way you talk about the military, the way you talk about them being losers and being and just being suckers. My son was in Iraq. He spent a year there. He got the Bronze Star. He got the Conspicuous Service Medal. He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes.
Really?
And I resent.
Are you talking
like
about Hunter? Are you talking about Hunter?
I'm talking about my son, Bo Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Bo. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter
you know
got
Bo.
thrown. Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He
For
wasn't dishonorably.
cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president. And once you
None
became
of that
vice
is
president,
true.
he made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
That is simply
and various
not
other places.
true.
He
My
made
son,
a fortune.
My son,
and he didn't have a job.
My son, like a lot of people we know at home, had a drug problem. He's overtaken it. He's fixed it. He's worked on it, and I'm proud of him.
But why was he
proud of
given
my
tens
son.
of millions
All
of
right, but
dollars?
he wasn't given tens of millions of dollars. That is totally. That's totally.
All right, guys. So that really concludes this video. It's really messed up how things are going right now. But if you want to read the rest of the article, it will be in the video description. Until the next one, I'm signing out. Later.